What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another Fridge Financials video. Today's video is a brand new series on the channel, and it is looking at undervalued companies that we're looking to invest in the long term. Now, the difference with this series compared to just investing in companies is I am picking stocks that go with each letter of the alphabet from A to Z. So by the end of these videos, we'll have 26 stocks selected, money invested to for the long term. We're going to break the numbers down, give you the reason, the perspectives, everything, and see how this portfolio does. So if you're excited for today's video or you're just curious to see what this is going to be about, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those bell notifications for all future uploads. Now, as you will see, we'll be breaking down the numbers and explaining one stock for every single video. And today's video, we are starting off with the letter A. Makes a lot of sense. Start with the very, very top. And people might be sitting there saying, Fridge, what are you going to pick? Apple? Are you going to pick Amazon? Are you going to pick AAOI, which I know is one of those big AI plays that's been doing, that had a big rally and has been pulled back? And could it be Broadcom, which is AVGO? Like, what are you going to pick? And we're going to use the TraderDaddy software to show you the stocks that we are going into, okay? Now, with TraderDaddy, in case you're not familiar with the software, this has a lot of options data. As you will see, it goes through unusual options data. We've done videos and tutorials on it. But here's the actual very nice difference with this software here. They actually recently added in a new feature. And I say recently as I don't know how recent it was. But if you go over to where it says research, you will see where it says long term. Okay, so you're long term and you're able to look at a stock's valuation and the growth and all those kind of things to help out here. And if you are somebody who has been on the fence about this software for the longest time, they're running a promo right now, $1 for the first month to sign up for TraderDaddy using my link down below in the description, and you get it for $1 for the first month. Now, on top of that, when you look at what they have here on the sides here, you can go over to, actually we can go down to the bottom here. This is a quick little, just thing to keep in mind about. They actually do have a giveaway going on right now. And the giveaway is that however many entries you get a chance to win $100 plus lifetime access to the TraderDaddy Pro Indicator. Second place is $50 or the access to the indicator, and then you can get a t-shirt for TraderDaddy shipped to you. This is going to be ending in about 5 days or so. Now, I sat there, I reached out to people at TraderDaddy, and I said, hey, I would like to take my entries that I get, and if my name is drawn for any of the prizes, I will give it away to somebody who signs up. So if you sign up with the $1 promo link in the description below and I win a prize, you are entered in to potentially win the prize that I win. So if I win first place, somebody that's under my link will get $100 and lifetime access to the indicator of their choice. Second place, third place, I'm giving this prize away if I win it. And right now I'm in a really good spot. We have 175 entries. We are number 1 in the leaderboard, and we have 590 entries in the drawing right now. In case you're not believing me or not, take a look down here. Fridge Financials, woo, right there, number 1. Okay, so the more raffle tickets we get, the more entries we get. And again, if I do win, I will give the prize away to somebody else. Just my 2 cents for it. But that's my plug for the day. Obviously, I'm an affiliate of the TraderDaddy, of course. But regardless, going back to what we're looking at here, let's go into the actual reason why you're here. You go to research, you go to long term, and it looks at all the different important metrics of a valued company, and it gives it a score from 0 to 100 about profitability, growth, valuations, all those kind of things there. Goods gives you some good fundamental companies. You're doing cash secured puts, you're doing the leave options, whatever it is, this thing breaks it down. And we're going to talk about more of it as we'll see here. The first stock that we're looking at, believe it or not, that I will be buying live on this video here is Adobe. Okay. Adobe has a score of an 84. And then what you could do is when you find the stock that you're looking for, it only has 500 right now, as you may not be aware. So not maybe every stock will be here, but the major ones, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, whatever, they're all here. Tesla are all here for you guys. Okay. You go ahead and you click over to Adobe here and it breaks down everything. And I say everything, as in hopefully it loads in just a moment here. Let's try it again and see, because I don't know what is going on right now. Let's just click into here and see. There we go. Okay, so here's your Adobe stock here. Gives it a high quality score for a long-term investment position you're looking at here of an 84. Again, it's from 0 to 100. Now, not only that, it breaks down all the numbers here that we are looking for you to do. For example, it talks about the net margin being 28.7%. Again, that means that at the end of everything, when they pay everything out, net margin they're left over with is about 29%. For every $100, Adobe gets about $29 back of it. That is a very, very good number. Having a higher margin is definitely better. Operating margin, same thing. Anything above 20% usually is very, very good. It comes in at 36%, which is amazing. Return on assets, 24.5%. You have your return on equity, 62%. You have a debt to equity number of under 1. That means they have a lot more equity than debt in there as a company, which is good. You don't want to have more debt than you have equity in this case here. All these margins are great. The return on assets, the return on equity are all very good numbers. Current ratio being 0.75. That just basically focuses on your short-term debts and assets, as you'll see there. They don't really break down every single thing as much, but just something to keep in mind about. What's really nice, though, is interest coverage is 67 times. What does that mean? How many times can the company pay for the interest expense? They can pay for it 67 times over, no pun intended, of course. Gross margins, almost 90%, is unbelievable. And this has been a company that has been hammered a lot recently because of the AI craze that's been going on, and that why is Adobe going to be even useful anymore with Photoshop, that Firefly, all those kind of things? Why would it be useful? And it's interesting because you look at their earnings reports that come out every single time, and their revenues are good. 11.5% revenue growth, double-digit revenue growth still, while they're battling the AI software craze is good. Earnings per share, they're continuing to grow their earnings per share as a company. Very, very good. Revenues, $25 billion. Earnings per share, trailing 12 months, 17.47. They don't have the forward one on here. I usually do that on my own spreadsheet. We'll get to that in just a moment as well. Price right now is about $258. It is up right now. Their current PE, price to earnings ratio, is 13.6. The forward PE ratio, though, at 9.4 means that your earnings are expected to grow. If your forward PE is lower than the current PE ratio, you're looking at earnings to grow as a result, which is very good. A little bit of a high beta, about 1.4. Market cap is $98 billion, but the enterprise value is a little bit higher at $101 billion, which is very, very good. Talks about the cash flow, the price per free cash flow, all those kind of things are broken down here. And it talks about long-term suitability. So people that are sitting there saying, I don't want to use TraderDaddy because all it talks about is options data. This is now financial perspectives, looking at their revenues, the profitabilities, dividends, all those kind of things are here for you. The debts, everything's broken down here. Gives you a very good score, again, of an 84, which is absolutely awesome. Talks about short interest, days to cover, all that kind of stuff here. It's not really being shorted. So this is a stock that I'm like, you know what? I like it. Even with the AI craze going on, Adobe has still continued to perform and grow their numbers as a result. Now, not only am I looking at TraderDaddy software and just blindly going into it here, I'm also going off of my own spreadsheet as well that I've been using for a long time. My intrinsic value spreadsheet that you're going to take a look at right here. Whoa, I know, super bright. Okay, so here's my ticker symbol. Here's Adobe right here, market cap, current price, all those kind of things. A little bit behind right now. It updates like every 15 minutes, I believe, according to Google Finance or whatever it is. Focusing on their earnings per share. So this spreadsheet here, where it breaks down here, is it focuses on the earnings per share compound annual growth rate over the next 3 to 5 years. So what analysts are expecting this company to grow at for the next 3 to 5 years of their earnings per share is about 13.7%. Forward earnings per share, you can pull that from website data. It's all offered there for you, $24.43. I give it 3 different scenarios for the PE ratios going forward, 20, 25, and 30. I also give it a discount rate as well, which again factors in, because these are assumptions being made for some of these numbers here. So we factor in about a 10% discount rate here as well. Gib comes in and says, bear case, $400 stock you're looking at here. And again, probably closer to maybe $400 maybe or so. Maybe a little more, being a little more conservative on that reason there. But again, it's at 260-ish right now. So you're still looking at a very good upside return as a result of these numbers and these valuations here. You're looking at a potential upside of 127%. I don't think it's going to be that high as much. Again, if they can continue to grow their company, sure. But this kind of gives me my own view of the stock from a value, from the share price perspective. If it's undervalued, if it's fair valued, if it's overvalued, that's what my spreadsheet does here. And again, these are some assumptions here, so keep that in mind. They're not guaranteed in this case here. Again, even if the bear case was 400 and you're at 260, you're still looking at almost a 50% upside return, or about 50% upside return there. For the bear case, 1 year. For the base case, be about 500, for example, if you want to give yourself a little bit of freedom for it. But again, because this company still does very well, it still does very, very well. Adobe has been here and it is choosing to stay here. So what we are looking at for this investment here, I'm going to do it on my phone probably more or less, because that's just what I think will be better. And I have all the stocks already picked for this spreadsheet, by the way, or for this series. I just want to do videos one at a time because there's so much information to look at, and it's not always the easiest things to do in this case here. But what we're going to be focusing on really is, let me pull up. I had the percentages broken down here I'm on my other screen here. Sorry, give me one moment here. So this is stock A out of all of them. So you have A through Z. Tomorrow or next video will be B, and then so on, so on, and so on and so forth. Oh, here we go. I got them. All right. So with Adobe, right, with the upside being so high, which has been very, very awesome, right? Upside potential on the spreadsheet here is very, very high. And then again, TraderDaddy gives it a score of 0 to 100. It gives it the score of an 84. So this is actually not the highest stock conviction that we have on this series for these stocks we're looking at here, but it is pretty high up there as a result. So what does that mean? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to buy it on my phone because I'll show you on Webull afterwards in this case here. What we're going to do is we're going to go in and we are going to buy. I want to do the dollar amounts here. We only have $1,500 in this Webull account, by the way, so that's what we're going to be using to buy this out here. Adobe, we are looking at buying. We're going to buy $85 of Adobe, which will give us a third of a share, which is very, very nice. We're going to go ahead and hit buy. Terms and conditions. I'm doing this on my phone. And as you will see, order filled just got filled there, as you'll see in the bottom left corner there, which is very, very nice. But that is going to be the investment we're looking at here. Now you'll see it pops up here on my actual positions that we have here. So again, this is not only a series where I'm like, oh, look at this stock's undervalued. Like, I'm actually putting money where my mouth is. I'm actually investing into these kind of companies here. So Adobe, first one out of the 26 I'm looking at. I like the valuation play for it. I think it's been beaten down a lot. Software as a whole has been getting absolutely hammered. I like the stock. The financials from TraderDaddy look very, very good as well. I think this could be a very good hold for the long term. And again, if you like the series, like the video down below here. And again, if you would like to get access to the TraderDaddy software, it's not just options. They have leap options. They have cash secured puts. They also have long-term investments, which I think this is a big game changer. No matter what people may think, no matter what people may say, this right here breaks it down, and they give little bits of information about what the numbers mean. Liquidity, earnings looking to grow, cheap on cash generation. Like, they give little bits of information to help make a better decision for you. I think it's amazing. Again, they have a $1 promo right now. You sign up for $1 for the first month, and if you don't like it after that first $1, then okay, cool. But again, if you sign up using my link down below in the description or anywhere you might find it, you also are helping me have a chance to win the giveaway. And if I win anything from this giveaway, I'm giving it back to people who are signed up under my link for the $1 promo. So sign up for it. It's $1. It's easy enough, and now we have this new series that breaks down long-term investment strategies from a intrinsic value perspective from my spreadsheet, along with TraderDaddy as well. These two things combine together to make these stocks from 1 to 26, from A to Z. This is the new series, and that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did make this far in the video, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those bell notifications as per usual. Feel free to take a look again at the link down below for the TraderDaddy affiliate link if you'd like to sign up for $1 only, or look at the Fridge Financial memberships offered over on YouTube as well. Those are also very cheap if you'd like a little bit of extra content there as well. Hopefully enabling the market in some way, shape, or form. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.